Hi loves, so for this project you're going to be needing a box, a heart-shaped box to be specific. This is the one that I'm going to be using and it's in the color pink, but you're more than welcome to spray paint it any color you want, and in my previous videos I've showed you how I spray paint mine. You're also going to be needing some wet foam, some roses of your choice of color. I'm using this beautiful blush pink, a breakable heart mold, some snack-sized ziploc bags, some pink candy melts. I'm using the Wilton Bright Pink, white candy melts, and you're also going to be needing some molds to decorate. I'm using some butterflies, some letters, some gold glitter, some dab and hold, which is edible glue. The glitter is also edible, I forgot to mention. First thing we're going to work on is our breakable heart. So we're going to go ahead and melt our chocolate. And remember to always melt your chocolate in 15-second intervals so it doesn't seize or get burnt. Once our chocolate is melted, as you can see, we're going to go ahead and start adding it to our mold. And there really isn't a specific way on how to actually add your chocolate in here. I just kind of, just throw it on there, move it around a little bit, and yeah, that does the trick. Okay, and now at this point, I went ahead and melted my white chocolate and I just put it in a Ziploc bag and cut a little hole in the corner. And now I'm just going to go ahead and start putting the chocolate on my butterfly molds and also my letters that I'm going to be using. I am going to be spelling out the word mom. Okay, so now that our breakable heart is in the fridge hardening, we're going to go ahead and start shaping our floral foam into our box. I always suggest shaping your floral foam before you soak it because it's so much easier and it's less mess. Now we're going to go ahead and soak our foam, and I always soak my foam in purified water, and then I also add the flower food to the purified water. That way the foam can absorb and soak all of the food and nutrients for the roses. Then I go ahead and put my foam in to soak, and you don't want to push it down or force it down to soak. Just kind of let it do its own thing, because if you do force it down and push it down, sometimes your foam will be left with dry spots, and then that prevents the flowers from getting the water it needs. So just kind of let it soak on its own and don't ever force it down. Next step, while your foam is soaking, you're going to go ahead and grab your plastic wrap and you're going to go ahead and lay it over your box. And what this does is it protects the box from having any water leaking through. After about 10 to 12 minutes, your foam should be fully soaked and you can start adding it to your box. Now we're going to go ahead and start adding our roses, and I never take them off the sleeve. This is just an easier way. Since I'm going to go ahead and have them really short anyway, I just go ahead and leave them on the sleeve and I cut them from there. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and start putting the roses all around the heart-shaped box on the edges only. Okay, so by this point, this is how your arrangement should look like. Now we're going to go ahead and get wrapping our dollar bills for our breakable heart. Okay, so after you rolled up your money, now you're going to go ahead and, well, first of all, wash your hands and make sure you sanitize them. Now we're going to go ahead and unmold our breakable heart. And then you're going to go ahead and grab a hot, either a butter knife or a spatula like I'm using. And I went ahead and put it over my stove to heat it up. And then I went ahead and just went over the slit just to give it more of an opening. Then I went ahead and I cut 2 pieces of my plastic wrap, which I'm going to be putting in the middle of our arrangement. That way we can place our heart in the middle and it doesn't get wet or messed up. Okay, and then I have my money already in here. And now we're just going to go ahead and place it on our arrangement. And I did have some roses left over, so I'm just going to go ahead and kind of put them where you can see the green parts. And yeah, just to kind of make it look a little fuller. And lastly, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and unmold my letters and my butterflies. And I'm going to go ahead and decorate them with some gold glitter. And as I've showed you guys in other videos, I went ahead and I put my plate in the microwave for about a minute so it's nice and warm. And then I'm going to go ahead and melt a little bit of the chocolate on the bottom. That way everything sticks nicely to the heart shape breakable heart.